Hey guys, this is Matt again, or your sports station, and I'm going to take a look today into the changes we're going to see tonight when the BCS standings are released. As well, you will see highlights of Oregon's 17-14 loss in overtime last night against the Stanford Cardinals, and you will see highlights of Oregon's 62-51 win over the USC Trojans, where Oregon literally put up stats like it was a video game. I mean, it was incredible. This will be a very interesting ranking to see because not only did the #1 team, Kansas State, get blown out and probably lose their hopes of being in a national championship game, but I mean, shortly after that, the #2 team in the nation, the Oregon Ducks, lost as well in an overtime thriller against the #13 Stanford Cardinals, who amazingly were able to hold Oregon to only 14 points. I mean, coming into this game, I was thinking in my mind that Oregon was the best team in the nation. I also wanted them to be in the BCS National Championship game because they're an exciting team. They can put points on the board in a hurry. I'll go back to why I thought last week they were the best team in the country. I think they have the best 1-2 combination in their backfield by far in the entire country in Kenyon Barner and DeAnthony Thomas. Both guys, I mean, who have given solo playing time instead of splitting it between each other, I mean, could be top 3 in the Heisman voting. I had the opportunity a week ago to watch the Ducks play live against the Cal Berkeley, against Cal, and I have to say it's been a while since I've seen such a dynamic athlete who has such speed and can really do it all offensively in DeAnthony Thomas. Probably the last player I've seen like this was Reggie Bush, to be honest. I mean, Oregon likes to line him up in the slot as well as in the backfield, and they also have him returning punts. It's a thing of beauty when he gets a little edge on the outside and literally explodes away from everyone else, which is, I mean, why he averages 7.7 yards every time they hand the ball off to him. This is to go along with Kenyon Barner, who is having an incredible year and is a Heisman candidate, in my opinion. I mean, his stats thus far into the season are amazing. I mean, he has 1,426 rushing yards on 6.5 yards per carry with 19 touchdowns. I mean, massive numbers. And on top of that, I mean, on top of these huge numbers, if you guys had a chance to watch them against the USC Trojans, who, yes, have been kind of tumbling in the rankings lately, but still have so much talent, Kenyon set a Pac-12 record with 321 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns. I mean, this to go along with Marcus Mariota, who is a redshirt freshman quarterback out of Hawaii, who statistically is one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the entire country. I mean, completing about 69.8% of his passes so far with 29 touchdowns and only 6 interceptions, which for any age player are amazing numbers, but especially for a redshirt freshman, I mean, come on. And combine that with his great speed when he takes off and runs. I mean, he's a huge talent, and we'll see him tearing it up for a couple more years, definitely. I thought with this combination, the Ducks would, I mean, be a great bet to be in the title game. Unfortunately, I mean, they lost last night, which again will result in a huge change in the rankings. I mean, along with Kansas State's loss, but you know, I mean, we'll see tonight when the BCS rankings are released. I mean, it looks like now that the Notre Dame Fighting Irish will be in the new #1 team, most likely. They'll be in that #1 slot. I mean, probably followed by Alabama, excuse me, and then probably a combination of Georgia, Florida, and Oregon to round out the top 3, 4, and 5 spots. But I mean, possibly another team kind of mixed in there as well. I mean, the Irish do have a great team this year. I mean, I'm very impressed with how they play defensively. I mean, they have so much talent on that end of the ball. I mean, they have great wins against Oklahoma, Stanford, and Michigan, to name a few. I mean, all ranked teams, all solid teams. And I'm excited because if Notre Dame can beat USC, I mean, they'll go up against very likely a 1-loss SEC team, I mean, loaded with pro talent. But all in all, I'm excited. Anytime there's movement in the BCS, it just brings that dynamic of wonder and debate, which I think only enhances the interest in college football. And, I mean, it keeps everyone on their toes. So, of course, I'm still waiting for the BCS playoff system. I mean, like most people. But, you know, just to make them settle in on the field. But for now, this will be a great bowl series and championship game. I'm very excited. So, I mean, anyways, guys, that is the end of this video. Thanks so much for listening. And again, this is Matt, or your sports station. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please take a second to give it a like rating. It literally only just takes a second, and it really helps me out a ton. If you guys have any suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comments section below. And my channel is new, so I promise to keep posting videos with commentary on a regular basis. And also, if you guys are interested in subscribing, I can promise I will be putting up a lot of really good stuff on a regular basis. So thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.